Saturday and Sunday only at Hank's Fine Furniture.
Joining us this morning in our kitchen, Julianne Bitely from Health and Nutrition Counseling. She's going to show us how to make the world's healthiest brownie, as if that's possible. I don't know. Hey,
Absolutely,
Julianne.
it is. And I'm going to tell you, I actually endorse eating this for breakfast.
Quinoa.
So, yeah, quinoa. I made it with Renee a couple Saturdays ago, and she enjoyed it. But we're actually going to use quinoa as a brownie. So what you'll do...
These are breakfast brownies.
No, they're all the time brownies, but I can support you eating them.
You can support the breakfast. Okay.
So we'll take a half a cup of pre-cooked quinoa, okay? You cook it like you would rice.
And this is one of my new favorite things in my kitchen is quinoa. I used to cook with couscous all the time, but I love quinoa as well. It's got that protein in there.
Yeah, it's a superfood, tons of protein. It is actually a seed, not a grain. So if you have grain issues, you're more likely to be okay with that.
Wow. So what else is in these brownies besides quinoa? Because that's kind of a surprising ingredient.
Yeah, surprise ingredient. Surprise. Okay, so other surprise ingredient is not cocoa powder, but raw cacao.
Okay,
raw cacao.
And that's what you have up here.
Yeah,
okay.
It's actually made from cacao beans the same way cocoa is. But
so does it taste the chocolatey fulfillment
it's even
goodness?
more. It has tons of magnesium in it. It's a superfood, tons of antioxidants. Like, it's super, super good
I love hearing that chocolate's a superfood. This is wonderful.
Yeah, raw cacao, not the other stuff, because they take the stuff out. Okay, so for the sugar, because I don't believe in sugar, we're going to use raw organic agave nectar.
I don't have that in my kitchen. Where can I get that?
You can get that at Whole Foods. Kroger actually carries it now. Everybody's getting on the agave bandwagon, which I'm really excited about.
And it's that natural sweetener?
It's a natural sweetener. It's low glycemic, and it actually has some nutritional value to it, because my thing is, if you're going to eat the calories, you might as well have the nutrition to go along with it.
That sounds good to me. What else is in there? That looks like almond milk.
This is almond milk. I am allergic to dairy, and there are a lot of people allergic to dairy out there.
Absolutely.
So this recipe is actually gluten-free, dairy-free, and sugar-free, and corn-free for all those people. Then we're going to add in our baking soda. I'm sorry, it's half a cup of quinoa, half a cup of raw cacao. I know it seems like a lot, but you want it. And then a quarter cup of raw agave nectar, and then we've got, a quarter cup of almond milk.
Almond milk,
yeah.
Okay.
Then we're going to use coconut oil. Have you heard about the awesomeness of coconut oil?
You know what? I was recently reading that I should switch to it because it's just better than even vegetable oil because it's not hydrogenated.
Right.
Yeah.
It's super good for you. It's a superfood itself. It actually insulates all of the nervous system tissues. It's really good for you.
What was that last thing you just poured in?
That was vanilla.
Vanilla.
Okay.
So that's seasoning. Okay.
Yeah.
And then a little egg.
And then we're going to have 2 eggs here. Let's see if I'm not too much of a butterfingers.
These look so good. So these are, you mentioned like 4 superfoods in here. These are superfood brownies.
Superfood brownies, gluten-free, dairy-free, and so delicious. Okay, so magic of television. I've already pre-blended this so you can get an idea of what the consistency is like.
And it looks like brownie batter, like what you would make anything else with. That's awesome.
So if you'll hand me that little Pyrex right there,
All right.
Thank you.
Then magic of television, here's the finished product as well. Now they look like they're the consistency of regular brownies, which I'm kind of surprised about, but do they taste as good?
Why don't you tell us?
All right.
I love it.
It's a challenge I love.
To me, they're better than regular brownies because they're just so chocolatey.
Very chocolatey. Wow.
Love it. So you get your magnesium, your antioxidants, and all that good stuff. And that's one thing I teach people is I want them to have dense nutrition in their food.
But you don't have to deprive yourself.
Right. No, I know. You need your brownies, okay? They make you just happier.
Well, thank you so much, Julianne, for teaching us how to make the world's healthiest brownie. Who knew?
Thank you. If you want to see my recipe, it's on www.wellnessinlittlerock.com. It'll be uploaded later today.
Thank you, Julianne. Well, stay with us. We have more Saturday Daybreak right after the break.